crap. Okay, so this is the start and of my entrepreneur journey. Uh, so here's the funny thing. I didn't know my ex-wife. We met on Facebook, and within a month we were married. Yeah, so we lasted 4 years, four okayish years. I'm not going to say they were the best. Not going to say they were the worst. I'm just going to say they were 4 years. So we got divorced on our paperwork was actually signed New Year's Eve. And in 2016, I was signed up for Real Estate Express. And also in 2016, yeah, I met Dee and Drew, Pelletier, whatever. From Follow Me Realty, she was the opera realtor. But when I signed under her, she became the opera broker. So I was actually I was pretty much her recruiter. She pretty much would, she, because she saw I had a little bit of a following and I was willing to learn from her, she pretty much, told me to come in and just attract other agents. Went okay, didn't go the best. I admit that, towards the end, I did start to slack off. So 2017, yeah, my Florida license, it took me 13 tries. And I would say the first try I got 73, second try I got 64, the next try I got 68. And it would be like I would always get close, 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 close. It was December 23rd, 2017, when I actually, I don't know what the passing score was, but because of course Pearson View don't tell you, but yeah, I passed. So that brings us to December 2017. I quit my job. Yeah, I quit my company. It was time to go. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I got sent off pretty much very well. And also, I signed with EXP. My recruiter was a guy named Brent Walgren. Let's just leave that at his name is Brent Walgren. I don't have anything good to say about him. Don't have anything bad to say about him. Just he recruited me. I The funny thing is, as much as they talk about their mentor program, I actually never got a mentor the whole time I was there. Somewhere around June 2018, I signed with Real. But also in June 2018, I got licensed in Alaska. It was actually June 9th. I remember it was a Saturday. I spent that morning just, kind of drinking because I was like, you know what? There's a chance I'm going to have to take this test a million damn times like I did Florida. And I ended up passing on the first try. It was actually the funniest thing in the world. But yeah, I kind of celebrated that night. Actually took the test in Jacksonville, and then in July 2018, yeah, I re-signed with EXP. Don't ask me what made me do it. I just did it. But so Real at the time had no interest in expanding to Alaska. I know I didn't want to go the KW or Century 21 route. Jack White wasn't in Florida. So EXP it was for a second time. As a matter of fact, I remember this one because I was signing up under one of my friends that I met at Follow Me Realty by the name of Avril. And at first she was my sponsor. And then they changed it back to the last guy because reasons. So I believe it was January 2020. I left EXP. Now, a lot of things happened in 2019. Don't really want to get into it, but January 2020, my license in Alaska ran out. It wasn't anything to do with EXP Alaska. It was more EXP in Bellingham, Washington. EXP wants all your licenses with them. The only bad thing about that is they only want to give you one website, one KV Core or Sync website. So if you're licensed in 2 states or 3 states, you have to go into EXP World each and every time and tell them, hey, switch between this state, that state. And if they go home, you're stuck on that state all night. So let's say you're licensed in Alaska and Florida, and it gets stuck on Florida. What are all those Alaska home buyers going to look at? They're going to go to Zillow or Realtor or Trulia. They're going to look at someone else's stuff and then contact that agent. That brings me to, going to skip ahead a little bit. October 2020. I signed with Real Estate Brokers of Alaska. Now, this one could be a funny one because when I started, we had Kevin as our broker. Kevin stepped down. We got Hillary as a broker. And I actually didn't really talk to Hillary until, I would say, September. 'Cause I think I had COVID. And when I came in, Kevin was the broker. Then, our office manager, she left. Didn't hear anything from the brokerage for a long time. Then finally, hey, Brandon, we ain't been charging you, so we need to get you caught up. And that was under Hillary. So it's like me and Hillary started to get really cool. Then Hillary leaves and Kevin comes back. And then we get this guy named OC. I don't know. Anyone that knows what OC means, tell me. I want to hear this one. So January 2022, we get a broker change to OC, and me and OC, I kind of held a little bit of a grudge against him. I thought that I didn't know how he got his job. Like, I thought he kind of, stabbed somebody in the back. I realized that wasn't the case. It was more the person that owns the brokerage and the old broker. That's their business. I'm not going to go into it. OC kind of turned out to be a decent guy. So that brings me to September 2022. Passed the broker exam. Now, what does that mean? It means that I'm not exact. I passed the exam. I passed the same exam that my broker has passed, but I am not going to be a broker just yet. I'm going to be what's called a broker associate, an associate broker, or as a lot of you may know, the assistant manager. So I'm going to do that for a year. I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn everything I need to know about brokerage management, because it's a lot different than just selling land or helping people build homes. There's more of a process to it. So that's where we're going to stop it, because we have not moved past September 2022 yet. So, and I'm going to guess that I'm probably going to have to add a little paper down here or something like that, but guess I gave y'all enough for today, huh?